It all began on that fateful evening when I accidentally stumbled upon her phone and saw a message from someone named Jason. "Can't wait for next week, babe." My heart shattered into a million pieces as I scrolled through their conversation, filled with passion and promises she made to him. For 10 years I had believed in our life together, but now it seemed like a facade. Matt, her colleague, was the first on the list, a frequent guest in our home, always there to lend a helping hand, or so I thought. Our friendly neighbor David turned out to be another name on her roster, spending evenings with us under the guise of friendship. I recalled how she would smile every time she received messages from Ryan, her high school sweetheart who conveniently bumped into her at conferences. And then there was Kevin, whom she often met during her girls' nights out, a man I never had the chance to meet. She was a master of deception, and I felt like a fool for never suspecting any of it. One by one, their names jumped out at me from my phone, each one feeling like a stab in the back. But now, it was my turn to show her what it meant to be betrayed. I began meticulously gathering evidence, screenshots of conversations, recordings of calls, anything that could confirm her infidelity. I operated like a covert agent, learning her patterns and understanding when and where she would betray me again. My friends, oblivious to her deceit, became my confidants and allies in this intricate scheme of revenge. Finally, armed with enough proof, I prepared to bring this game to an end. I summoned her for a serious conversation, pouring us both a glass of wine, waiting to see her reaction when I revealed everything. She tried to deny it at first, but her face betrayed her. Fear and regret flashed in her eyes as she realized that I had uncovered the truth. Now, as I looked at her, I knew my revenge was complete. The air in the room felt heavy with tension as we sat across from each other. The only sound was the soft clinking of our glasses against the coffee table. Her eyes darted nervously, avoiding mine, knowing that the truth had finally caught up with her. "I can't believe you went through my phone," she finally muttered, breaking the silence with a feeble attempt to deflect. I didn't respond immediately, letting her words hang in the air. The weight of her betrayal pressed down on me, but I remained composed, steeling myself for what needed to be said. "You've been lying to me for years," I finally spoke, my voice calm but laced with the hurt and anger that simmered beneath the surface. "How many others are there, Sarah?" Her gaze flickered, a fleeting moment of panic betraying her attempt at composure. It's not what you think," she stammered, her voice wavering. I leaned forward slightly, fixing her with a steady gaze. "Save it, Sarah. I know about Matt, David, Ryan, Kevin, and who knows how many more," I said, each name a dagger in my heart as I listed them out loud. She swallowed hard, her facade crumbling as she realized the extent of my knowledge. I'm sorry," she whispered, her voice barely audible. "Sorry?" I repeated bitterly. "Sorry doesn't begin to cover it. You played me for a fool, Sarah. I trusted you." Tears welled up in her eyes as she reached out a trembling hand towards me. "Please, I can explain." I pulled away, my jaw clenched with anger. "Explain what, Sarah? How did you manage to deceive me for so long?" "How you made a mockery of our marriage." Silence hung heavy between us, broken only by her stifled sobs. The truth lay bare between us now, and there was no going back. "I loved you," I said finally, my voice barely a whisper. "But you destroyed everything." She looked up at me, her tear-streaked face a mask of regret and sorrow. "I know," she whispered hoarsely. "I don't deserve your forgiveness." "You're damn right you don't," I replied bitterly, my heart aching with a pain I had never known before. For a moment, neither of us spoke. The weight of betrayal and shattered trust lay heavy in the room, suffocating any remnants of the life we had built together. Finally, I stood up, unable to bear the sight of her any longer. "I want you to leave," I said, my voice steady despite the turmoil within me. She nodded silently, her gaze fixed on the floor as she gathered her things. I watched her go, the sound of her footsteps fading into the distance as she walked out of my life. Alone in the silence that followed, I sank onto the couch, the weight of my broken marriage settling like a stone in my chest. The road ahead seemed long and uncertain, but one thing was clear: I would never forget the pain she had inflicted upon me, nor the resolve that now burned within me. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The initial shock of Sarah's betrayal began to subside, replaced by a numbness that enveloped my every waking moment. Yet, amidst the wreckage of our shattered marriage, a determination took root, an unwavering resolve to reclaim my life. I threw myself into work, burying my emotions beneath a facade of productivity. It was a welcome distraction, the familiar routine offering solace in the face of uncertainty. Colleagues noticed a change in me, but no one dared to breach the wall I had erected around my heart. Nights were the hardest. In the quiet solitude of my home, memories of Sarah haunted me like ghosts of a past life. Our wedding photos adorned the walls, a cruel reminder of happier times now tainted by betrayal. I would often find myself staring at them, searching for answers in the smiles that once radiated with love and trust. Friends reached out, offering words of comfort and support. They urged me to move on, to let go of the bitterness that threatened to consume me. Yet forgiveness seemed elusive, a distant shore beyond the turbulent sea of my emotions. I sought solace in solitude, retreating into hobbies long neglected, a book left unfinished, a guitar gathering dust in the corner. Each note, each page turned, offered a fleeting escape from the turmoil within. Therapy became a lifeline, a safe harbor where I could unravel the tangled mess of my thoughts. The counselor's words were a soothing balm, guiding me through the stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. I clung to the hope that someday I would emerge from the darkness stronger and wiser. Slowly, the raw edges of betrayal began to heal. I no longer counted the days since Sarah's departure, nor did I dwell on the faces of those who had taken. As the months passed, a sense of clarity began to emerge from the fog of pain and betrayal. I found myself reflecting on the person I had become in the aftermath of Sarah's infidelity, a person forged in the crucible of heartache, but determined to rise above it. Gone were the sleepless nights consumed by thoughts of her and the men she had chosen over our marriage. Instead, I focused inward, rediscovering parts of myself that had long lain dormant. I took up jogging again, relishing the rhythmic pounding of my feet on the pavement as I pushed myself further with each stride. The physical exertion served as a release, channeling my pent-up frustrations into a pursuit of personal strength. Through therapy, I learned to forgive myself for the trust I had placed in Sarah and the pain it had brought upon me. The counselor's guidance helped me untangle the knots of resentment and bitterness, fostering a newfound sense of compassion, not only for Sarah, but also for myself. Friends remained a constant source of support, offering companionship and laughter amid the lingering shadows of my past. We shared meals and swapped stories of triumph and tribulation, and in their presence, I found solace in the simple joy of camaraderie. I immersed myself in creative outlets, finding solace in painting landscapes that mirrored the tumultuous terrain of my emotions. Each brushstroke was a testament to my journey, a canvas where colors blended and clashed, much like the complexities of healing. Occasionally, I would encounter acquaintances who asked about Sarah, her absence a palpable void in our shared social circles. With practiced restraint, I would offer vague assurances of moving forward, masking the ache that still lingered beneath the surface. Yet, despite the progress made, there were moments of vulnerability. A familiar scent or a fleeting glimpse of a passing stranger would stir memories of Sarah, a reminder of the love that once bound us, now shattered beyond repair. In those moments, I would retreat to the sanctuary of my thoughts, grappling with the dichotomy of mourning a lost love and embracing the promise of a future untethered by deceit. As seasons changed and time marched forward, I began to envision a new chapter unfolding, a chapter defined not by the scars of betrayal, but by the resilience of a heart renewed. Each day brought me closer to the person I was meant to be, a person shaped by adversity, yet steadfast in the belief that wounds heal and love endures. The passage of time had softened the sharp edges of pain, leaving in its wake a sense of acceptance, a quiet acknowledgement of the irreparable damage caused by Sarah's betrayal. I had traversed the tumultuous terrain of grief and emerged on the other side, stronger and more resilient than before. Acceptance did not equate to forgetting. Memories of Sarah lingered like distant echoes, woven into the fabric of my past. Yet they no longer held the power to immobilize me. Instead, they served as reminders of lessons learned and inner strength discovered. I found solace in solitude, relishing moments of quiet introspection amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life. The peace that once eluded me now enveloped me like a familiar embrace, grounding me in the present while gently nudging me toward the future. Through introspection and therapy, I unearthed a renewed sense of self-worth, a realization that my value as a person extended far beyond the confines of my failed marriage. I embraced hobbies and interests that nourished my spirit, cultivating a sense of fulfillment independent of external validation. Friendships flourished as I reconnected with old acquaintances and forged new bonds based on mutual respect and genuine camaraderie. Their unwavering support bolstered my resolve, reminding me that I was not defined by the actions of others, but by my capacity for resilience and growth. Forgiveness, once a distant horizon obscured by anger and hurt, now beckoned on the horizon. I grappled with the complexities of pardoning Sarah, not for her sake, but for mine. Forgiveness became a liberating act, releasing me from the chains of resentment and allowing me to reclaim my emotional well-being. Occasional encounters with Sarah in social settings became less fraught with tension. Our interactions were cordial yet guarded, marked by a mutual understanding that the ties that once bound us had been irreparably severed. As I navigated the ebbs and flows of life, I embraced the unpredictability of the future with newfound optimism. Each day unfolded as a blank canvas, awaiting the brushstrokes of possibility and growth. The wounds of betrayal had healed into scars, visible reminders of a journey marked by adversity, resilience, and ultimately, transformation. In the quiet moments before sleep claimed me, I reflected on the bittersweet symphony of my past, a symphony that crescendoed with heartache but resolved into a melody of self-discovery and renewal. The road ahead remained uncertain, yet I walked it with conviction, knowing that the greatest triumphs often emerge from the ashes of despair. And so, with gratitude for the lessons learned and the resilience gained, I embraced the promise of tomorrow, a promise shaped not by the pain of the past, but by the courage to forge a brighter, more authentic future. As the seasons changed and life continued its inexorable march forward, I found myself standing at the threshold of new beginnings, ready to embrace the possibilities that lay ahead with renewed vigor and optimism. The wounds of betrayal had healed into scars, faint reminders of the trials I had overcome. With each passing day, I felt a growing sense of liberation, a freedom born from releasing the weight of past grievances and embracing the promise of a fresh start. I immersed myself in experiences that nurtured my soul and expanded my horizons. Travel became a cathartic escape, allowing me to explore unfamiliar landscapes and cultures, each journey a metaphor for the transformative journey I had undertaken within. Career aspirations, once relegated to the sidelines, now took center stage. I invested time and energy into professional growth, seizing opportunities for advancement and innovation. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable now fueled my determination to excel and exceed expectations. Friendships blossomed into cherished bonds, anchored by mutual trust and shared experiences. I leaned on my support network during moments of uncertainty, finding solace in their unwavering encouragement and understanding. Love, once a source of anguish, gradually re-emerged as a possibility. I approached new relationships with caution yet openness, allowing myself to forge connections based on mutual respect, honesty, and genuine affection. Self-care became a cornerstone of my daily routine. I prioritized physical fitness, mindful nutrition, and mental well-being, recognizing the importance of nurturing myself holistically. Creativity flourished as I rekindled passions long dormant. Writing became a therapeutic outlet, a means of articulating my journey and inspiring others who may be navigating similar paths of healing and growth. Occasionally, Thoughts of Sarah resurfaced, accompanied by a sense of detached empathy rather than lingering bitterness. I had forgiven her not for her sake, but for mine, a gesture of compassion that liberated me from the shackles of resentment. The future shimmered with possibilities, each day offering a blank canvas upon which to paint the vibrant tapestry of my life. I embraced uncertainty with a newfound resilience, fortified by the knowledge that every setback had paved the way for personal evolution and self-discovery. In quiet moments of reflection, I marveled at the resilience of the human spirit, the capacity to endure heartache and emerge stronger, more resilient, and infinitely more compassionate. My journey was far from over, but I walked forward with confidence, guided by the lessons of the past and fueled by the promise of a future rich with potential. And so, as I stood on the precipice of new beginnings, I embraced the transformative power of adversity, a catalyst for growth, empowerment, and the unwavering belief that within every ending lies the seed of a beautiful new beginning. Years had passed since the tumultuous chapter of my life marked by Sarah's betrayal. Looking back now, I marveled at the distance I had traveled and the person I had become, a testament to resilience, growth, and the transformative power of adversity. Life had unfolded in unexpected ways, each twist in turn shaping my perspective and priorities. The wounds of betrayal, once raw and consuming, had healed into scars, symbols of endurance and inner strength. I had embraced new opportunities with fervor, forging a successful career path that resonated with purpose and passion. The professional challenges I faced had become milestones of achievement, each one reinforcing my belief in perseverance and determination. Friendships remained a cornerstone of my life, enriched by shared experiences and unwavering support. I cherished the bonds forged during moments of vulnerability and celebration, grateful for the companionship that had sustained me through the darkest days. Love had found its way back into my life, a gentle reminder of the resilience of the heart. I had learned to navigate relationships with newfound wisdom and clarity, guided by lessons learned from past experiences and a commitment to mutual respect and understanding. Self-discovery continued to unfold as I explored new hobbies and interests, each endeavor a testament to personal growth and fulfillment. Writing had evolved from a therapeutic outlet to a creative pursuit, allowing me to articulate my journey and inspire others on similar paths. Forgiveness, once a daunting prospect, had become a cornerstone of my healing journey. I had learned to forgive not only Sarah but also myself, a gesture of compassion that liberated me from the burdens of resentment and regret. Occasionally, memories of Sarah would surface, accompanied by a sense of detached empathy rather than lingering pain. Our paths had diverged irreversibly, yet I held no animosity towards her, recognizing that her actions had catalyzed my journey towards self-discovery and empowerment. In quiet moments of reflection, I marveled at the resilience of the human spirit, the capacity to endure adversity and emerge stronger, more compassionate, and infinitely more resilient. The scars of my past had become badges of honor, symbols of triumph over adversity, and the unwavering belief in the promise of new beginnings. As I looked towards the future, I did so with optimism and gratitude. The road ahead shimmered with possibilities, each day offering a canvas upon which to paint the vibrant tapestry of my life. I embraced uncertainty with a newfound sense of adventure, secure in the knowledge that within every ending lies the seed of a beautiful new beginning. And so, as I penned the final chapter of my journey, I did so with a profound sense of gratitude for the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the resilience that had guided me through the darkest of days. With a heart full of hope and a spirit fortified by adversity, I stepped forward into the boundless horizon, ready to embrace the next chapter of my life with courage and grace. In the years that followed, the echoes of my journey reverberated through the tapestry of my life, leaving an indelible mark on my existence, a legacy shaped by resilience, introspection, and the unwavering pursuit of personal growth. I found fulfillment in guiding others through their trials, drawing upon my experiences to offer empathy and wisdom. Through mentoring and volunteering, I discovered a profound sense of purpose, a testament to the transformative power of sharing one's story. Professionally, I continued to excel, driven by a renewed sense of ambition and a commitment to making a meaningful impact. Each achievement served as a testament to the resilience that had carried me through adversity, reinforcing my belief in the boundless potential of perseverance and determination. Friendships blossomed into lifelong bonds, enriched by shared experiences and a mutual appreciation for the resilience that had united us. Together, we celebrated milestones of growth and supported each other through moments of uncertainty, embodying the enduring strength found in genuine connection. Love had blossomed once more, this time with the depth born of vulnerability and mutual understanding. I approached relationships with an open heart and a steadfast commitment to communication and empathy, forging a partnership grounded in trust and shared values. Self-discovery remained an ongoing journey, characterized by exploration and introspection. I embraced new passions and pursuits, each one expanding the horizons of my identity and reaffirming my belief in the transformative power of personal growth. Forgiveness, a cornerstone of my healing journey, continued to resonate within me, a testament to the liberation found in letting go of resentment and embracing compassion. I had learned to forgive not only others but also myself, cultivating a sense of inner peace that transcended past hurts. As I reflected on the chapters of my life, I marveled at the resilience that had guided me through adversity and empowered me to embrace the fullness of my potential. The scars of betrayal had become badges of honor, symbols of the strength and courage that had defined my journey. In moments of quiet gratitude, I honored the lessons learned and the growth achieved, a testament to the transformative power of resilience and the unwavering belief in the promise of new beginnings. With each step forward, I embraced the boundless possibilities of the future, secure in the knowledge that within every challenge lies the opportunity for growth and renewal. And so, as I embraced the legacy of resilience that defined my journey, I did so with a profound sense of gratitude for the challenges overcome, the friendships forged, and the resilience that had guided me through the darkest of days. With a heart full of hope and a spirit fortified by adversity, I embarked on the next chapter of my life, ready to embrace the limitless horizons that awaited with courage, grace, and unwavering resilience. In the years that followed the trials of my past, I found myself immersed in a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and a profound sense of purpose. The journey of healing and growth led me to a place where every day was a testament to resilience and the transformative power of perseverance. Professionally, I had achieved milestones beyond my wildest dreams. The challenges I faced in my career had become opportunities for innovation and leadership. With each success, I reflected on the lessons learned from adversity, lessons that had instilled in me a tenacity and determination to excel. Friendships continued to be a cornerstone of my life, enriched by shared experiences and the deep bonds forged through adversity. Together, we celebrated victories, supported one another through challenges, and cherished the gift of genuine connection. Love had found its way back into my life in ways I had never imagined possible. I embraced a partnership built on mutual respect, trust, and a shared vision for the future. We navigated life's ups and downs together, drawing strength from our love and commitment to each other's growth and happiness. Self-discovery remained a lifelong pursuit, characterized by the exploration of new passions and continuous personal growth. I embraced hobbies that nourished my spirit and expanded my horizons, finding joy in creative expression and the pursuit of knowledge. Forgiveness had become a cornerstone of my journey towards inner peace. I had not only forgiven those who had caused me pain, but had also extended compassion to myself. Letting go of resentment had liberated me from the shackles of the past, allowing me to fully embrace the present moment and all its possibilities. In quiet moments of reflection, I marveled at the resilience that had guided me through the darkest of days. The scars of betrayal had faded into insignificance compared to the strength and wisdom gained from overcoming adversity. As I looked towards the future, I did so with a profound sense of gratitude and optimism. Each day was a gift, a chance to savor the beauty of life, nurture meaningful relationships, and pursue passions that brought me joy. And so, as I embraced the fullness of my existence, I honored the resilience that had defined my journey. With a heart overflowing with gratitude and a spirit buoyed by inner peace, I embarked on each new day with courage, grace, and an unwavering commitment to live life to the fullest. In the twilight of my journey, I reflect upon the legacy I leave behind, a testament to resilience, hope, and the transformative power of healing. The scars of betrayal have long since faded into gentle reminders of the strength I discovered within myself. Each trial and tribulation became a stepping stone towards personal growth and enlightenment, shaping the person I have become today. Professionally, I have left an indelible mark through my dedication to excellence and innovation. The challenges I faced propelled me to new heights of achievement, inspiring others to persevere in the face of adversity. My career has not only been a source of pride, but also a platform to mentor and uplift those striving for success. Friendships have remained steadfast anchors throughout my journey. The bonds forged in the crucible of shared experiences have blossomed into lifelong connections, characterized by mutual respect, support, and unwavering camaraderie. Together we have celebrated triumphs, weathered storms, and embraced the joy of camaraderie. Love, a beacon of light amidst the shadows of past betrayals, has flourished beyond measure. In the arms of a partner who shares my values and dreams, I have found a sanctuary of love, trust, and profound companionship. Our journey together is a testament to the healing power of forgiveness and the resilience of the human heart. Self-discovery continues to unfold as I explore new passions and interests with boundless curiosity. Creativity remains a vital outlet for expression, enriching my life with beauty and introspection. I embrace each day as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement, guided by the lessons learned from both triumphs and setbacks. Forgiveness, once a distant aspiration, has become a cornerstone of my inner peace. I have learned to forgive not only those who have caused me pain, but also myself, a gesture of compassion that has liberated my spirit from the burdens of resentment and regret. As I contemplate the legacy I leave behind, I am filled with gratitude for the resilience that has sustained me through life's trials. My journey serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for others facing their challenges, reminding them that within every hardship lies the potential for growth, healing, and transformation. In embracing the fullness of my existence, I honor the resilience that has defined my journey. With a heart brimming with gratitude and a spirit illuminated by inner peace, I embark on each new day with courage, grace, and an unwavering commitment to live authentically, inspire others, and leave a legacy of hope that endures through the ages. As I reflect upon the culmination of my journey, gratitude fills my heart, a profound appreciation for the experiences that have shaped my life and the lessons that have guided my path. Professionally, I stand at the pinnacle of achievement, a testament to perseverance and dedication. The challenges I faced propelled me to new heights of success, where I have made meaningful contributions and inspired others to reach for their dreams. My career journey has been a source of fulfillment and purpose, driven by a commitment to excellence and innovation. Friendships have blossomed into cherished relationships, grounded in mutual respect and shared experiences. The support and camaraderie of dear friends have been a source of strength during times of uncertainty and celebration during moments of triumph. Together, we have created lasting memories and embraced the joy of genuine connection. Love has flourished in ways I once thought impossible. In the embrace of a partner who understands and cherishes my journey, I have found a love that transcends past hurts and reaffirms the beauty of trust and commitment. Our partnership is a testament to the healing power of forgiveness and the resilience of the human heart. Self-discovery continues to unfold as I explore passions that ignite my soul and nourish my spirit. Creative pursuits, whether writing, painting, or exploring nature, provide avenues for expression and introspection. Each endeavor enriches my life with purpose and meaning, fostering personal growth and a deep sense of fulfillment. Forgiveness, once a daunting journey, has become a cornerstone of my inner peace. I have embraced the power of forgiveness, not only for those who have caused me pain, but also for myself. Through forgiveness, I have liberated my heart from the weight of resentment, allowing compassion to flourish and healing to prevail. In quiet moments of reflection, I honor the resilience that has guided me through adversity and illuminated my path. The scars of betrayal have become badges of courage, symbols of the strength and wisdom gained from overcoming challenges. My journey serves as a beacon of hope for others navigating their trials, reminding them of the transformative power within each of us. As I look towards the future, I do so with a heart overflowing with gratitude. Each day is a gift, a chance to savor the beauty of life, nurture meaningful connections, and embrace the boundless possibilities of growth and renewal. With a spirit fortified by resilience and a commitment to living authentically, I embark on each new chapter with grace, courage, and an unwavering belief in the power of gratitude to illuminate the path forward. In the twilight of my journey, I find myself reflecting on the legacy I leave behind, a testament to resilience, hope, and the transformative power of renewal. Professionally, I have carved a path defined by passion and purpose. The challenges I faced were not obstacles but opportunities for growth and innovation. Through perseverance and dedication, I have made significant contributions, leaving a lasting impact on my field and inspiring others to strive for excellence. Friendships have blossomed into lifelong connections, anchored in mutual trust and shared experiences. The support and companionship of dear friends have been a constant source of strength and joy. Together, we have celebrated milestones, weathered storms, and embraced the beauty of genuine camaraderie. Love has graced my life in profound ways. In the embrace of a partner who shares my values and dreams, I have found a love that transcends past hurts and reaffirms the beauty of trust and commitment. Our journey together is a testament to the healing power of forgiveness and the resilience of the human spirit. Self-discovery continues to unfold as I explore new passions and deepen existing interests. Creative pursuits, whether writing, painting, or immersing myself in nature, nourish my soul and foster personal growth. Each endeavor is a testament to the beauty of self-expression and the richness of inner exploration. Forgiveness, once a distant horizon, has become a cornerstone of my inner peace. I have learned to forgive not only those who have caused me pain, but also myself, a gesture of compassion that has liberated my spirit from the burdens of resentment and regret. In moments of quiet reflection, I marvel at the resilience that has guided me through life's trials and illuminated my path. The scars of betrayal have faded into insignificance compared to the strength and wisdom gained from overcoming adversity. As I contemplate the legacy I leave behind, I am filled with gratitude for the resilience that has sustained me and the lessons that have shaped my journey. My story serves as a beacon of hope for others navigating their challenges, reminding them of the transformative power within each of us. In embracing the fullness of my existence, I honor the resilience that has defined my journey. With a heart overflowing with gratitude and a spirit fortified by inner peace, I step forward into the boundless horizon, ready to embrace the limitless possibilities that await with courage, grace, and unwavering optimism. And so, as I pen the final chapter of my narrative, I do so with profound gratitude for the challenges overcome, the friendships cherished, and the resilience that has guided me through the darkest of days. With a heart full of hope and a spirit buoyed by resilience, I embark on each new day with courage, grace, and an unwavering commitment to live authentically, inspire others, and leave a legacy of hope that endures through the ages. My friends, unaware of the turmoil brewing beneath the surface, became my staunchest allies in a complex plan for retribution. As I navigated the aftermath of Sarah's betrayal, their unwavering support became a beacon of strength amidst the storm. Over late-night conversations and shared laughter, I confided in them the depths of my pain and the fervor of my resolve. They listened without judgment, offering counsel and camaraderie that anchored me in moments of doubt. Behind the facade of normalcy I maintained, we strategized quietly, a tight-knit circle bound by loyalty and a shared determination to right the wrongs inflicted upon me. Their empathy fueled my determination, validating the righteousness of our mission, while tempering the fire of vengeance with reason and compassion. Together, we meticulously orchestrated a plan designed to expose Sarah's deceit, without causing irreparable harm. Through discreet inquiries and careful observation, we gathered evidence that would lay bare the truth, ensuring accountability for her actions while safeguarding my integrity and dignity. In the shadows of our collective efforts, my friends stood as pillars of strength, providing unwavering support as we navigated the delicate balance between justice and mercy. Their steadfast belief in me mirrored my burgeoning sense of self-worth, reinforcing the notion that I was deserving of closure and resolution. As the pieces of our plan fell into place, I found solace in their steadfast presence and unwavering commitment to seeing me through to the other side. Their encouragement bolstered my courage, reminding me that I was not alone in this journey of reclaiming my dignity and self-respect. In the end, our efforts bore fruit, not in the form of vengeance, but in the restoration of truth and the affirmation of my worthiness. Sarah confronted the consequences of her actions, and I found closure in knowing that justice had prevailed without compromising my values. Through it all, my friends remained my greatest allies and confidants, their loyalty a testament to the enduring power of genuine friendship. Together, we had weathered the storm of betrayal and emerged stronger, united in the belief that true resilience is found not in retribution, but in the courage to forgive and the strength to move forward. In the quiet moments that followed, I reflected on the invaluable role they had played in my journey, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of friendship can illuminate the path to healing and renewal. And so, with gratitude for their unwavering support and belief in me, I embraced the next chapter of my life, a chapter defined by resilience, redemption, and the enduring power of true friendship. Finally, after gathering enough evidence, I prepared to bring an end to this charade. For months, I had meticulously collected every piece of information, every conversation, every detail that exposed Sarah's deceit. My friends stood by me, offering their unwavering support and guidance as we navigated the delicate path toward truth and closure. With a heavy heart and a resolute mind, I scheduled a meeting with Sarah. The air between us crackled with tension as we sat across from each other, the weight of unspoken truths hanging heavy in the room. I began calmly, recounting the moments and instances where her actions had betrayed our trust and shattered our bond. Each piece of evidence was presented methodically, leaving no room for denial or justification. Sarah's expression wavered between shock, disbelief, and fleeting attempts at defense. Yet, beneath the facade of defiance, I sensed a flicker of recognition, a silent acknowledgement of the consequences of her choices and the gravity of their impact. As the truth unfolded, emotions surged within me. Anger, sorrow, and a profound sense of betrayal mingled with a growing sense of closure. This confrontation was not just about unveiling Sarah's deception. It was about reclaiming my voice, my dignity, and my right to move forward unencumbered by the weight of her betrayal. In that pivotal moment, I confronted Sarah not with vengeance, but with the clarity of purpose and the conviction of a soul seeking justice and closure. The air around us seemed to still as we concluded our encounter, a poignant moment of finality and resolution. Walking away from that meeting, I carried with me a sense of liberation, a weight lifted from my shoulders, replaced by the quiet strength that comes from standing in one's truth. My journey toward healing was far from over, but this chapter marked a significant milestone, a testament to resilience, forgiveness, and the unwavering belief in the power of honesty and integrity. As I reflected on the tumultuous path that had led me to this moment, I found solace in the unwavering support of my friends, whose loyalty had been my anchor throughout the storm. Together, we had navigated the complexities of betrayal and emerged stronger, united in the belief that true healing begins with embracing truth and reclaiming one's sense of self-worth. And so, with the echoes of our final confrontation fading into memory, I embraced the promise of new beginnings, a future shaped by resilience, authenticity, and the unwavering belief in the transformative power of forgiveness. I called her over for a serious conversation, pouring us each a glass of wine. I could feel the tension in the air as she entered, her expression a mix of curiosity and apprehension. This was the moment I had been preparing for, the culmination of months of gathering evidence and steeling myself for the confrontation. We sat down, the clink of glasses echoing in the silence that hung heavily between us. I took a deep breath, steadying myself before speaking. "Sarah," I began, my voice steady but tinged with the weight of unspoken emotions, "there are things we need to talk about." Her eyes flickered with uncertainty, sensing the seriousness of my tone. I wasted no time, laying out the evidence before her, each piece meticulously gathered to unveil the truth that had been concealed for too long. The room seemed to shrink around us, the walls closing in as the truth reverberated in the space between us. I watched her closely, observing the subtle shifts in her demeanor, a fleeting expression of disbelief, a desperate attempt to deflect blame, and ultimately a resigned acceptance of the inevitable. The weight of her actions hung heavy in the air, punctuated by the clink of glasses as we sipped our wine, a stark contrast to the gravity of our conversation. As I spoke, emotions swirled within me, anger, betrayal, and a deep-seated sadness at the fractures in our relationship caused by her choices. Yet, beneath the turmoil, there was a sense of resolve, a quiet determination to confront the truth and reclaim my sense of dignity and self-worth. Sarah listened, her own emotions playing across her features like fleeting shadows. Words exchanged were measured, emotions restrained, yet the undercurrent of tension and revelation was palpable. This was not just a confrontation, it was a reckoning, a pivotal moment of clarity and closure. At that moment, as the last drops of wine lingered in our glasses, I found the strength to speak my truth, a truth that had been buried beneath layers of deception and betrayal. The silence that followed was deafening, filled with unspoken truths and the weight of unspoken apologies. Finally, as our conversation drew to a close, I felt a sense of release, a burden lifted from my shoulders, replaced by the quiet resolve that comes from confronting the truth and reclaiming one's sense of integrity. As Sarah left, the room seemed to exhale, the tension dissipating like smoke in the wind. I remained seated, the echoes of our conversation lingering in the air, a testament to the courage it took to confront the shadows and emerge on the other side, stronger and wiser for having faced the truth head-on. In the days that followed, I reflected on the significance of that moment, the closure it brought, the wounds it healed, and the lessons it imparted. It was a turning point, a chapter closed, but also a new beginning, a future shaped by honesty, resilience, and the unwavering belief in the power of authenticity. And so, with a heart unburdened and a spirit fortified by truth, I embraced the promise of new beginnings, a future illuminated by the clarity that comes from facing the shadows and reclaiming one's path forward. She tried to deny it, but her face betrayed her, the horror dawning as she realized I had uncovered the truth. I had invited Sarah over under the guise of a casual evening, hoping to maintain an air of normalcy before confronting her. As we sat down with our drinks, the tension simmered beneath the surface, waiting to boil over. "Sarah," I began, my voice calm yet tinged with the gravity of what was to come, "there are things we need to discuss." Her initial response was a mixture of feigned innocence and disbelief, attempting to deflect and downplay the accusations. But as I laid out the evidence meticulously gathered over time, her facade crumbled like a house of cards. I watched her closely, studying the subtle shifts in her expression, the flicker of fear, the fleeting glance of desperation. Her attempts to deny the undeniable only served to confirm my suspicions further. "It's all here, Sarah," I continued, my voice unwavering despite the turmoil within. "Every conversation, every piece of evidence points to the truth." Her eyes widened with realization, a mask of horror settling over her features as the weight of her deception bore down upon her. The room felt stifling, the air thick with the unspoken acknowledgement of betrayal. At that moment, the silence between us spoke volumes. Words became unnecessary as the truth hung heavy in the space between us. It was a reckoning, a confrontation that demanded honesty and accountability. As she struggled for words, I felt a surge of mixed emotions, anger, hurt, and a profound sense of betrayal. Yet, beneath it all, There was a glimmer of relief, a sense of validation that came from uncovering the truth and refusing to turn a blind eye to deceit. Sarah's attempts at denial faltered, her defenses crumbling under the weight of undeniable evidence. The realization that her actions had been exposed sank in, casting a pall over our conversation. Finally, as the truth settled like dust in the air, I found the strength to speak my truth, a truth that had been buried beneath layers of deception and denial. The confrontation was not just about uncovering lies, it was about reclaiming my sense of integrity and self-worth. In the aftermath of our confrontation, Sarah left with a heaviness in her step, a burden of guilt and remorse that mirrored my sense of betrayal. The room felt emptier in her absence, yet lighter with the weight of truth finally acknowledged. As I reflected on the events of that evening, I felt a sense of closure, a chapter closed but also a new beginning. The revelation had been painful, but it had also been liberating, a pivotal moment that marked the end of deception and the beginning of a journey toward healing and forgiveness. And so, with a heart heavy with the weight of truth and a spirit tempered by resilience, I embraced the uncertain future ahead, a future shaped by honesty, authenticity, and the unwavering belief in the power of facing the truth, no matter how painful. As I saw fear and remorse in her eyes, I knew my vengeance was complete. The confrontation had been intense, emotions running high as Sarah faced the consequences of her actions. Her attempts to deny and deflect had crumbled in the face of undeniable evidence, leaving her vulnerable and exposed. "Sarah," I said softly, the weight of the moment palpable in the air between us, "it's over. I know the truth." Her eyes widened in realization, the mask of deception slipping away to reveal the rawness of her emotions. Fear flickered in her gaze, mingled with a profound sense of regret. It was a moment of reckoning, a culmination of months of gathering evidence and preparing for this confrontation. At that moment, as the truth settled like a heavy stone in the silence that followed, I felt a wave of mixed emotions wash over me. Anger and hurt lingered remnants of the betrayal that had wounded me deeply. But alongside those emotions, there was a sense of closure, a quiet satisfaction that justice had been served, not through vengeance, but through the clarity of truth. I had embarked on this journey not seeking revenge, but seeking closure and reclaiming my sense of dignity. Seeing Sarah's vulnerability, I realized that my quest for justice had been fulfilled. The cycle of hurt and betrayal had come full circle, and I was ready to let go of the burden that had weighed heavily on my heart. As Sarah left, her steps heavy with the weight of remorse, I remained behind, enveloped in a profound sense of peace. The room felt lighter, the air clearer without the shadows of deceit lingering in the corners. In the days that followed, I reflected on the journey that had led me to this moment, a journey marked by resilience, forgiveness, and the unwavering belief in the power of honesty and integrity. My heart was no longer consumed by anger or resentment. Instead, it was filled with gratitude for the lessons learned and the strength gained from overcoming adversity. With the chapter of vengeance closed, I embraced the future with renewed optimism, a future shaped by the wisdom gained from confronting challenges head-on and the resilience to emerge stronger on the other side. And so, with a heart at peace and a spirit unburdened by the weight of past grievances, I embarked on the next chapter of my life, a chapter defined by healing, growth, and the unwavering belief in the transformative power of forgiveness.